Hourglass Productions welcomes you back to another episode of Time With. This time, we are with Fishing with A-Train, a YouTube channel that consists of fishing, of course, with my boy Austin. Austin is the guest on my last episode, and he is catering to you guys a experience of fishing. More and more people are fishing less every day, so he's encouraging people to enjoy the fruits of it and the nature of it through his YouTube channel. It is Fishing Space with Space A-Train. Find it on YouTube. Austin White is your fisherman, guys, and please don't miss out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share it to the people you like, of course, the people that you know like fishing, that enjoy talks about fishing. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the podcast and talk about the whole channel.
Wow, how much does that weigh? About 5-7 pounds?
No, that one there, maybe 1.5 pounds.
Why do they look so big though?
I mean, that's a decent sized bass. This was funny. I went to get a video and I dropped him.
So what inspired you, bro?
Kind of what inspired me to start the channel was, I just want to, inspire other people to get out there and fish. It's a good time for me. It's a great way to de-stress and, just decompress and just get your mind centered back. Just get out and enjoy nature. And I just want to share my experience with other people, and that's kind of my goals for my channel, is just to share my love for fishing with other people and hope that inspires people to get out there and fish themselves. We're really at a spot now where we have fewer young people fishing than we ever have in this country, and it's kind of sad, because it's such a good way to just get out and enjoy nature. It's not something that it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, and
True.
there's somewhere nearby where you can fish. Wherever you live, whether you live in the city or the country or wherever, there's city park ponds that are stocked with fish a lot of times. So you can get out there and fish. There might be a little creek that runs by. There might be some fish in there. There's only one way to find out. Put a line in. Get out there and try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much my goals. And, if you're interested in fishing or think you might be, go check out my channel on YouTube. It's Fishing with A-Train.
Fishing with A-Train. We'll have all that in the description. You have social media stuff on there too?
I haven't really, just I've put it out on my personal Facebook and Twitter accounts. And Fishbrain, I'm on Fishbrain. Fishbrain.
Fishbrain?
Yeah. It's a pretty cool app. It's
what do you get to do on there as your stuff on there?
Well, I post my videos on there. I share my YouTube links on there, and also pictures of my catches.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been on Fishbrain for a few years now. I have a pretty decent following on there. Actually, I've got like 1,000 followers, I think, on Fishbrain.
Not bad. So you do it already, so
and on Fishbrain, like literally, all I do is pretty much just take pictures of fish I catch and post them on there. So,
yeah. That's good.
And there's that's a pretty cool community too. It's a community on Fishbrain. A lot of people, share their fishing experiences and their tips and tricks and stuff. And it's if you like to fish and you're not on Fishbrain, you need to be.
Yeah, because it collects all your memories, all the stuff you put
right
on, when you're fishing.
And
all the therapeutic moments, huh?
If you are on Fishbrain, follow me. A-Train 691 on Fishbrain.
A-Train 691, no space, no nothing.
No, just A-Train 691, all lowercase.
And then on YouTube is Fishing with A-Train.
Yep. And
A-Train is A space train or A?
It's A-Train.
A-Train?
Yep.
On YouTube?
On YouTube, yep. Okay. Fishing with A-Train.
Gotcha.
But yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. You know, leave a comment on there. You know, I'm looking for feedback, interaction. You know, how can I make it better? You know, how can I improve the experience of the viewer? So let me know what you think. And dude, I appreciate you letting me talk about it, bro.
I appreciate the opportunity, man. You letting me come and do this with you. To me,
That is probably a pound, a little white bass.
the other one looked big, bro, and like kind of, cause he held it.
Well, it's cause the largemouth bass, they're longer and they got the big heads and stuff.
It just looked open.
Yeah. This is just some video of me casting, pretty much. Here for the next minute or so. And then we had seen some turkeys up on the bank and stuff, and I wanted to get that in here, but you couldn't even see them on the video, bro. I should have like zoomed in and stuff when I was out there, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even put that clip in there. There was also a shitload of cussing, and I'm trying to not have a lot of cussing in my videos.
The same
you know?
here, bro. I try to like minimize the cussing.
Yeah.
More,
And
like,
Daniel was just, them motherfuckers are huge! Shit like that.
that's funny.
It was funny, dude. You know how
But you
Daniel
can always
is.
do on the settings. That's what's cool about YouTube, though. You can always on the settings like flip that switch easily. Like this is not for kids. This is for kids. So
Yeah.
that's what I like about it.
I don't post any of my videos that they're made for kids, but I don't put like an explicit warning or anything like that on it either. You know, it asks, is this made for kids or is it not made for kids? I said it's not made for kids, but then I don't like put like the other, like it's not safe for kids. You know, it's not like that.
Well, this is the introduction of Time with Austin. The second part, or the second episode, right? Because we've done our first episode. This is the second one. And we're actually going to do a third one. So this is like a, let's say a quarter of, because 3 months of releases, or release with Austin. And I really appreciate you, bro. Your cooperation and like the collaboration and like the connection with your channel that we're gonna introduce here in a bit. I think everything just played out so well with time, you know.
Yeah, it really
ironically,
did.
but it really did. So I do appreciate it, bro.
For sure.
So let me kind of introduce on the merch what my idea is, and pretty much every guest I get on the podcast receives a long sleeve promotion tee. So you can either choose that or trade it in for something in the store that I have in the shop. But since you had 3 episodes with me, you received a duffel bag, right?
Right.
And I actually want to do collectibles in a way, or pins that allow you to just save as timestamps whenever you come back, if you ever decide to come back on any episode or whatnot, right?
Right.
Or other merch, like a hat maybe, or a bag, whatever it may be, a hoodie, who knows, you know. And eventually after we do, this is how I have it planned out. 1 to 2 episodes, just a shirt. 3 episodes, a long sleeve. But now I'm thinking of just 1 episode, a long sleeve, 3 episodes, more like the duffel bag, right? Something that, and then 3 to 12, like a bundle in a way, like call it the self-care bundle or the self bundle or whatever, something like that with the incorporate the Z. And then after 12 episodes, create books of that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's my idea, and we're gonna talk about the review on the duffel bag, how you feel about it, and you know why you decided it's duffel bag. Cause I just said anything, right? I said you can pick anything from the site. Yeah, bro. Cause it was me launching the site, bro. So yeah. What do you think about it?
I like it, and I like it even more than I like the pictures of it, you know. And like the colors look better in person than they did in the picture. I really like the color scheme on it.
Yeah, thank you.
But no, the reason I got the duffel bag is because me and my wife are going on vacation in June, and we don't have like any luggage at all.
Oh,
so
came in handy.
Right, it just happened to work out just right, and I decided to go with the duffel bag for that reason, because I need something to pack some clothes and whatnot in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's good, bro. Did you see the inside, how it had like this kind of design in it?
Yeah.
That's I wanted the signature to show, but I noticed that in the duffel bag it didn't show. It looked faded.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to because it was a sample too, you know.
Yeah.
And but bro, I mean, everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
It looks cool. I like it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you like it.
I really do like it.
And I'm glad it was actually something you needed, you know.
Right.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce pretty much the name of your channel, on your YouTube channel. We're gonna talk how you got into fishing, how it grew, pretty much your favorite kind of bait, or what kind of bait do you use, what inspired you to create the YouTube channel, and then your overall outlook and goal of the channel.
All right.
So,
that sounds good.
okay.
So
What's the name of it?
the name of my channel is Fishing with A Train, and A Train's just a nickname I've had ever since I was a kid playing Little League baseball. I got that name because I ran bases like a freight train.
You were good at baseball? You were great at baseball?
No.
Or what do you mean? What'd you say?
Because I was always a big kid, and said it when I ran bases, it was like a freight train. Because if you got my way, I'd just plow right over you. But
hey, you gotta excuse me, bro. I'm Mexican, bro. So English is my second language.
It's all good, dude. I'm happy to clarify anything you need,
bro.
bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
But no, but yeah, the name of my channel's Fishing with A Train, and yeah, I just make videos going out fishing with my buddies. Sometimes on the boat, sometimes on the kayaks. Sometimes I'll just go out and walk around the pond or something. I plan on doing some videos this summer of wading some creeks and some small rivers around here.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I really enjoy doing in the summer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just before we started recording this, I uploaded my fourth or my fifth video? Either way, either my fourth or fifth.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm pretty excited about that.
How satisfied? You're very satisfied with the outcome, that the feedback and everything?
Yeah. I'm actually getting a few more views than I thought I would at first.
That's good.
I'm not like getting thousands of views or nothing
right.
like that, but my video with the most views has I think 72 views on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's more than I thought I'd get on anything, really.
I think that's good, bro. That's great. Yeah.
Especially just starting out and having absolutely no experience running a YouTube channel or editing videos or anything. That's my biggest handicap in this endeavor is I'm not very technologically savvy, but I'm figuring it out.
Yeah. And this is, of course, no ads that you're doing, so that's organic, bro. That's great.
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
But it's just, I enjoy fishing, and I like to share what I like with other people. And so, but yeah, I fell in love with fishing at a young age. Pretty much ever since I was a kid, I don't remember a time when I didn't like to fish.
Who was the one that would take you fishing?
Pretty much my whole family fished, but I fished a lot with my Aunt Ann when I was a kid. She's the probably me and her are the two in my family that love fishing the most.
The most, so y'all were always there.
Yeah, and she is she'll outfish just about any man I know. She's an angler at heart. I mean, she just catches fish.
Yeah.
It's in her blood. And so, we'd go out and fish every chance we get. But when I think about the moment I fell in love with fishing, I always go back to the same instance. And it wasn't the first fish I caught or anything. It wasn't the biggest fish I caught. I was probably 8 or 9, maybe 10 years old. And it was a Saturday afternoon, and it was in the summertime. We had just mowed the grass and everything, and I talked my dad into taking me and my brother back to this pond behind my grandma's house. And so we dug us up some worms, and he took us back there. And me and my brother doubled up. We both caught a fish at the same time. And they were both, it was kind of funny because my brother had one on and my dad was kind of helping him, and then my dad looked up and he goes, "Austin, where's your bobber at?" And I looked and my bobber was gone. I was like, "Oh, I got one too." And so we both caught a fish at the same time. And that was just really cool, and that was the first time I ever doubled up. And that's just when and I don't think it was the first bass I ever caught, but it was the first bass I really remember catching. And ever since then, Lily, go lay down. Like, when I think about fishing as a kid, that memory always comes to mind. Yeah, that's kind of how I fell in love with fishing. But, I've fished ever since I was a kid. Started out with a worm and a bobber, and just escalated from there. And where it kind of went to was I got more into bass fishing. Like, most of my family is like, they catfish or they brim fish, crappie fish. Nobody really bass fishes in my family. And so I got into bass fishing. I started watching, FLW tournament videos, and the FLW, which is one of the biggest professional bass fishing organizations, they usually come through Hot Springs every year or every few years and either have a big tournament on either Lake Ouachita, Lake DeGray, or Lake Hamilton. And so we would go to the weigh-ins when I was a kid, and that was, another thing that just, just drew me in more. And, you see these guys bringing in limits of 5 fish, and they got, a 6-pounder and 4 3-pounders. That's a good mess of bass, And I'm like, I want to do that, I want to get to that level. And so I started experimenting with artificial lures more, plastic worms, spinner baits, crankbait, stuff like that. And just, kind of started to develop my craft on bass fishing. And that's another thing I like about fishing is, there's, what works for you might not work for somebody else. You kind of, a lot of it, you kind of got to figure it out yourself, Of course, anybody can go out and catch a fish on an earthworm, or on a cricket. But when it comes to bass fishing with artificial lures, it's an art. You got to develop your craft and what works for you. And so over the years, that's kind of changed a little bit on what lures I like to use and stuff. And really what I'm really trying to focus on nowadays, as far as my craft of fishing, is trying to expand trying to expand my comfort zone and catch more fish on different lures.
Yeah.
Because I kind of got stuck in a rut using the same thing all the time for a while, And so That's what I'm trying to do now. But some of my favorite lures to use are I love Robo Worm 4.5 inch straight tail worms in pretty much any color. You know, from May to October, you can catch fish throwing a 4.5 inch Robo Worm weightless. I mean, you might not catch the biggest fish, but you can catch fish. You can catch bass, you can catch brim, you can catch whatever you want on them little fish, on a little big Robo Worm. But you know, that's one of my favorite lures to use. I like spinnerbaits a lot too. On my most recent video, almost all the fish I caught in that video I caught on a spinnerbait.
Yeah.
And this is right now, you know, in the springtime is the time of year to throw a spinnerbait. You know, because the fish are moving from their winter grounds up into the shallows to get ready to spawn, and so a lot of times you're searching for them. And spinnerbait's a good search bait because it stays moving. It's got flash to it. It imitates bait fish, and you know, it triggers reaction strikes. And yeah, I like spinnerbaits a lot. If it comes to topwater, A1 topwater go-to lure is a Zara spook, and either a super spook or a spook junior or a Zara puppy. I really love the puppy because it's the smallest version, and I don't know why. It's just the one I've had the most luck on. I've caught a lot of fish on a Zara puppy, man.
Yeah.
And just I don't know if you know what a Zara spook is.
I don't.
But all right, so it's I don't have one in here to show you, but they're the puppy, the one I'm talking about, it's about 3 inches long or so, and it's kind of pencil shaped but a little bigger around. And when you work it by twitching your rod, and it zigzags across the water.
Is it colorful?
I mean, you get them in there. They have several different color patterns you can choose from, but it zigzags across the water, and they call it a walking the dog pattern. And what it does, it imitates like a dying bait fish flopping around on top of the water, and it triggers. And when you watch a bass blow up on that thing, it is. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, fishing anything topwater blow ups are fun no matter what. I can't wait to get some topwater action to post on my channel because it's topwater blow ups are just so much fun. You watch the fish explode through the water and take the bait.
It. Oh, that must look dope.
It does, dude. It's so much fun. And but yeah, that's the best topwater lure in my opinion. Poppers are always good too. But if you are someone you've never really fished before, but you're interested in it, you want to get out there and fish, but you don't know what baits you need to use, what to buy, what to get. And I want to say I don't have any kind of like sponsorship or any kind of connection or anything, but Mystery Tackle Box is an awesome way to get lures to, build a collection. Or, there's several different options. Mystery Tackle Box isn't the only one. There's Lucky Tackle Box. Mega Bass has a subscription box. I mean, there's all kinds of them nowadays. But, that's a good way if you're looking to start out. You want to start fishing and you need some stuff to start out with. And, they're pretty reasonably priced for what you get. Like the box I'm subscribed to, it's like $25 a month, and you get like $50 worth of stuff. So
it's not bad.
It's really a good deal. But yeah. And another thing, you don't have to have expensive, fancy equipment either. To catch fish. A lot of people they think it's expensive. That's why they haven't. They'd like to try fishing, but they think they got to spend a lot of money. No, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. You go down to Walmart, you get you a $15 rod and reel combo, and you can catch just as many fish on that as you can a $100 rod.
Yeah, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're hungry, bro. The
Right.
animals are hungry, just kind of like humans, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gotta eat off something.
Right. But yeah, I mean, it's just if you're interested in fishing, get out there and fish, dude. Just do it. Just check out my channel. Watch some of the stuff I do. I'm trying to be informative on there, but I don't know. My videos just haven't really quite came out exactly how I want them yet.
It can be just relaxing, bro, if you wanted to. You know how it's just therapeutic, bro. At the end of the day,
Right.
Yeah.
And
Some people can't go out there and fish, so it's just being there, tagging along.
hell yeah. And there's lots of other stuff you can check out on YouTube, like if you want to learn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what's good about technology, that people can pretty much advance way quicker.
I'm gonna put one of these on my kayak.
I have little to no knowledge to speak too much on it. I'm just learning. I want to learn.
I know. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm like a Bible scholar or anything, but I'm somewhat knowledgeable. Like, I can't always quote the scripture and verse, but I can tell you, I may be able to quote the verse, but I can't tell you exactly what the book and verse is, what I mean?
Yeah.
And
your understanding and your translation of whatever you got out of it, yeah.
I always read at least one verse a day.
Yeah, I try to tap in every day, make it just like every day. Kind of like second nature of everything,
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
It's usually one of the first things I do in the morning.
It's good habits. Like exercise and eating healthy and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's two things I need to work on.
Me too, bro. I'm guilty. I'm really guilty. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, just because I'm skinny doesn't mean I'm healthy,
Oh, I hear you, dude. And I'm
focusing on that.
And just because you're big doesn't mean you're not healthy either. That's a lot of things.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a picture of health by any means,
Right.
but I definitely need to eat better. But I don't have.
What's the goal in life, bro? To improve, to grow, like a plant, not just be stuck in a cycle. I say, because the cycle is the beginning and the end. That's the cycle.
No, dude. Honestly, I'm pretty lazy. Outside of work, if I ain't getting paid for it, dude, I don't want to do it. I'm so lazy. And a lot of stuff, dude, it's not so much that I don't want to do it. Like mowing the grass, for instance. It's not so much that I don't like mowing the grass. It's just like the thought of getting out there and doing it. I don't want to do it. But once I actually get out and start doing it, I actually enjoy it, It's the same way when I do, like, work out or whatever. Like, I actually enjoy working out. It's just the whole getting out there and starting to work out part,
Yeah,
that's good. If I quit smoking cigarettes and just put that money into savings, I could buy a bass boat in a year.
That's great, bro.
I did that math, and it makes me want to quit.
I mean, that's great. That's motivating you to look at it differently,
Yeah.
So that was part 2 of 3 of Time with Austin. It's always great having conversations that flow naturally with Austin, of course, anytime. Don't forget to catch us on the last episode with him, which will be part 3 coming next month, or if not already out. Make sure to check that out. Make sure to check Fishing with A-Train on YouTube.
and just get relaxed with some fishing videos. Catch you on the next time with. Thank you for joining us.